episode, or a brand new episode, of All the Mods 3 Lite. I think I want to call this series Tinkering Around. um, but as you can see, I've been busy at work. I came out and I found a decent little spot to call home, and I built my home. It's nothing much right now. It's just wood. The only reason that I didn't break it down from wood to planks was because this is eucalyptus and it's very, very pink. But I do like the wood look of the eucalyptus wood. So yeah, I went ahead and built everything, and I built a what is this called? A gabled roof, I think. It's nothing fancy. It's nothing special. And I went ahead and built a barn back here. I haven't put doors on the top part of it yet, but this is where we're going to put all of our storage stuff out here. Have 2 layers, and eventually, as time goes on and as we get into other mods for this, then we'll have piping and stuff running through, connecting everything up, which will be awesome. I collected trees when I was running around. That way I could have plenty of trees, different ones to plant. So no matter what kind of wood we needed, we could have it. Sorry, yeah, I got a little bit of frog in my throat this morning, and so that's freaking awesome. All right, so I did. I collected some wood, and I collected some resources. I just went out right before I started up recording. I went ahead and went out and got some sand so we can make some grout. And like I said before, we're going to start right. Excuse me, my goodness. We're going to start right with Tinker's Construct. Now, they give you a materials in you for armory, so we're going to have to take that out, and we're going to have to take the lexicon out, or the tome, whatever it is. And from here, we're going to choose, where you at? Actual, no. Materials in you for Tinker's Construct. This is the basic. It's the one for one of them's for armor, and the other is for weapons and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and combine our material. Now, one thing about this this series is I'm going to try not to do it like a tutorial, because I got to get out of the habit of training. I'm always in training mode for some reason, but I just want to kind of play, with the mod and see what we can do. I did go out and I collected some stuff that we may need. I ran across some iron deposits, a lot of copper around, but I really haven't dug yet because I want to wait until I get the Tinker's stuff up and running. So let's go ahead and smelt this down. If no one knows already how to build this stuff, I mean, I'm sure everyone knows. Everyone's played with Tinkers by now. I'm halfway positive, unless that you haven't played before. But basically, you just put the sand and clay and gravel into a 3-point here, and it makes 2 grout. So 64 of those will make a double 64 stack, and then you smelt it down into seared brick. We will need glass. Make sure, yes, I do have some glass here. So what I could probably do, let's see, I do not have any. Wow, I can't believe I don't have any stone. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, I made a couple of iron stuff from what I found just to make it easier and quicker to get some stuff done. Um, but I didn't mine extensively because I wanted, like I said, I wanted to wait until we get the tankers, tankers up and running, because the tanker tools are much better at mining than just regular tools. Um, and there's so much that we can do with tankers that, I mean, it's amazing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow the book, and we'll basically make everything that we can from the book, even like the upgraded versions, and stuff like that. But we'll kind of play out the book. Let me open this up. Let me get out of here because I don't trust anything down in here. Where's my torches here? Light this up just a bit. I did find some big baddies down here hanging out in this dark area. Last time when I was finishing up my barn. But anyway, open this up and we'll go in. Now, you guys can, when you play, you can read all this if you want to. But basically, this tells you how to set everything up. Building your forges, tools, how to do it, and all that. Then it goes into the alloys, the tool materials, and the modifiers. This is what we're starting with, is a smeltery. Now the smeltery can work for both the tools and the armory, so you don't have to build two different things for that, which is really cool. But this is what we're going to be making. Now we're going to make it a little different than this. Instead of seared stone all the way around, I like to be able to see what's in there. So I do a lot of seared windows in here instead of the seared brick. But we'll build it up. We'll build it a little bit bigger than what this is. So we're going to need a lot of material to do that. And it's going to probably take me a couple episodes to get it all done. And then from there, once we get the smeltery up and running, we're going to make the furnace. That's a better way of cooking, easier, quicker. And then we'll move on to the seared tank and get that up and running. Now, once we have all this up and done, then we're going to have to get into some sort of mechanism or something else to create piping and stuff like that, so we can actually pipe stuff from there to do different things. But we'll get into that much later. I figure we'll play with each one until it's kind of played out. And something spawned over here. What was that? Usually it's either an enderman or a spider. Let's go over here and find out what we have. Well, it's a creeper. Ah. I'm trying to kill off my stone tools. I do have the iron sword, which I went ahead and made because, it's when you're working and all, especially the creepers, they love sneaking up on you, and the iron sword does them, it kills them off pretty quickly within like 3 hits. So let's see here. Okay, so let's see how we're doing. We still need that's why I went down there in the first place. I have 16. I do have enough to make 2 more furnaces, and that's what I needed. I needed more furnaces going, which is really why when you start building like the seared furnace and stuff, it helps out quite a bit, because it does cook things up a little bit quicker. Not quite as quick, I don't think, as machinery, when you start getting into making like machinery stuff and all that. But it does pretty good. Alright, so let's get this broken down, and we'll put another stack of grout into one, and then a stack of sand in another. I'm going to grab one sand out of here just to be able to make that a full stack of 64, so we don't have 63 glass just hanging out. But we will need it quite a bit. I'll have to go out and collect more sand up, make more grout, and I'll make enough where we're going to make like a whole bunch, because it takes a metric crap ton of stuff just to make one smeltery, let alone 3 different things to get building. So let's see here, how are we doing on here? Oh, a little far away there. There we go. Alright, got 41. That's not too bad. I'll go ahead and take that out, and we'll start making things up. So first thing we need is a controller. This is not a controller. That's a controller. Smeltery controller. Okay. And then we're going to need at least 2 drains. So we'll get them built up. And we're going to need at least 2 faucets. Now we will need more once we get going, but for now, that's all we need to get started. I'll grab this glass out of here, and we're going to make a. Let me see here. I'm trying to remember all the different stuff. Not that one. I think it's 8 in a circle. Yes. Okay. This is a seared tank, and that's what holds the lava to get things cooking up. And then we're going to need okay, let's see. There's the table, casting table, and boom. All right. And then 7 going the other way is the casting basin to catch all the big stuff if we want to make blocks. Alright, so we'll put these 2 up here, and then pretty much I need a bunch of let me see, let me grab 2 more out of here. We're going to go ahead and make one of these bricks. I need a whole bunch of seared bricks for the base of it. That's because you need bricks to go around in the bottom. I guess you could do it with glass, but why? I mean, you're not underneath of it looking up. Although that'd be kind of cool, I think. But let's see. We need to find a good spot for this. Now, one thing, I got these 2 chaos nodes. One here. One here, kind of looking at me and zapping me every time I go anywhere near it. But I'm not sure what it is. I know when I used to play before, Chaos Nodes from Thaumcraft was not that good. But there was a way to kill them. Basically, just knock them out. But no matter what I do, I can't kill these things. So if any of you guys kind of know what they are, I guess we'll figure it out once we get into Thaumcraft, but yeah, if you know what they are, let me know, because they're kind of a pain in my butt. But they give me like these lightning bolt things down here over top of my food bar, and I'm not sure what it is. That lightning bolt, once it fills up, it doesn't go away. So I'm not. I don't get what they're used for. I don't know, turn me evil. What's it doing? I'm not sure. Let me know if you know. But anyway, let's see if we can find a good spot for this smeltery. Maybe right here, right over in here somewhere, next to the house and next to the barn, might be a decent enough spot. Let's see here. Let's clear some of this grass out. And yeah, I've been busy clearing out grass. This, as you can imagine, every place you go is like filled with grass. So every time I do something else, trees or whatever, I'm just tearing down grass. It's like everywhere. But anyway, let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I can. I can leave a path going here, and we'll clear some of this out, and we'll go ahead and put the smeltery like right in here between the house and barn. See, I would make a shovel, but I used up the last of my stone to do so to build the furnaces. Let's get it going here. Now, doing it this way, it also gives me a little bit more time to kind of get all that other stuff smelted down, cooked up, whatever you want to call it, out of the furnace. I guess it'd be cooked up. So what size? Now I can have the front of the smeltery this way, so when we come out either way, we're facing the front of it. Now a typical smeltery is a 3x3 or a 9 block base, and that's the basic or the starter smeltery. I like to go a little bigger, as you can see in my last video for all the mods when I was on my other one. Yeah, I kind of take it a little bit higher, and when you start out bigger, then you don't have to worry about upgrading it later, which, I mean, a lot of times I do upgrade it even more. So I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and start with a 4x4, and this is a 16 base area, and we'll pop the controller down here, and we'll pop the tank down there. Let's see, one drain will go here, and the other drain right there. Okay, now why I do that is I don't have anything on the corners here, so that gives me automatically two drains to kind of use. So instead of having just two drains, I now have 4 options to use as a output. Just a little bit of a tutorial, not much, just a little bit. Okay, so that gets this right, and these here, actually what I'll do is I'll bump them up a notch, but I'll have the casting table here and the casting basin there, and then when I get some seared glass and all, and more brick, I'll bump that up one level, so it's draining out. I don't have to put them in the ground, which a lot of people do, dig it down and all, and they have it in the ground. That's fine. Let's see. Okay, let's see where we're at. Looks like this one's done. I didn't have a whole lot left in there after getting everything out and making that stuff, so I can make 3 more. It looks like the sun is finally down. Go ahead and sleep through the night. I did get fairly lucky in this area, and there's some sheep off in that distance, or off in that direction, that I was able to get wool from. So I've been sleeping from the first night that I actually started playing, which is really cool. Okay, so I got 3 more there. I am going to have to make up more. I do not have enough to make a full run, so I'm going to have to go out and collect more sand. I'll do that off camera. There's some there. So let's see, I have 4 out there, so I need 12 more. 10, 11, and 12, and then 2 more to put. Oh, I don't have enough. I need 1 more brick. Alright, there we go. Alright, so these will go underneath the faucets that I have out there. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and set this up. I do need to eat again. Always hungry. Always. Get down there. Okay, so that sets up the base, and this basically allows the molten stuff, whatever you smelt down, to sit on a base of it, so it's not sitting on the ground catching everything on fire. Just in case you're wondering why you do that. Alright, put that down there, and we'll put the drain up one. And put that down there, and put this drain up one. And then the two faucets go on like that. Okay, so we pretty much have the basics for the smeltery. All we need now is the seared glass to go around, and we need it at least 2 high. I'll probably go a little bit higher, maybe 4 high on this thing. But this is the basic here. Once we get one layer down, then we can start using this. Just have to go find lava to put in here, and you can take this with you to fill up with lava and then bring it back. You don't need to cart buckets back and forth. But yeah, so there's the start of our new series, and I hope you enjoy it and come back and revisit it once I put out some more. So we'll do this every week, and yeah, so until next time, pound that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe. And always remember to enjoy everything that you do. If you don't, no point in doing it. I'll see you on the flip side.